Welcome back, Gemini Sun Sign, Rising, and Moon Sign. This is Dawn at Dawn's Astrological Vision. Stand by for your February 2017 general forecast. Gemini, your ruler Mercury is going to go retrograde 3 more times this year, once in April, August, and December. The month February begins with Mercury transiting Capricorn until the 6th, when it moves into Aquarius, your ninth house. From the 6th until the 25th, this is a favorable time for writing, publishing, lecturing, and for long or short distance traveling or communicating with people of cultural distinction or people associated with universities. Communication with people from distant places is likely. After the 25th, Mercury moves into your 10th house, the sign Pisces, and thought, study, and communications concerning professional and business affairs become the focus. The Sun continues to move through your ninth house, the sign Aquarius, until the 18th. There is a focus on travel, higher education, publishing, legal matters, philosophy, and foreign interest. You may literally take a trip or figuratively make a journey to strange places through reading or educational endeavors. Important communications may come from a distance. In-laws may play a larger role in your life than usual now. The planet Venus leaves Pisces on the 3rd and moves into the fire sign Aries. Venus, the planet of love, cannot relax in the sign Aries. Venus will retrograde in March and will be crisscrossing back and forward in this uncomfortable area until June. As for all signs, this is not good news for relationships and finances. It does give you a nice chunk of time to sharpen your skills in those areas. This is your 11th house, Gemini, and you can become more involved in artistically or socially oriented friendships, groups, and organizations. Friendships and organizational activities can lead to business or romantic opportunities. The planet Mars remains in Aries all month. Mars energizes those same activities involving friends, groups, and organizations. On the 5th, Jupiter turns retrograde in Libra. This retrograde is a chance to review, rethink, or rebuild your moral, ethical, and religious views over the next 4 months. Jupiter retrograde is in the sign Libra, your 5th house of children, romance, entertainment, creativity, and hobbies. When Jupiter turns retrograde, the action of Jupiter is reversed so that the emphasis is upon inner awareness and inner growth. It is an excellent time to get in touch with personal integrity. Also, when Jupiter is retrograde, you should evaluate how or if you are not being honest with yourself because you are playing a role that is disloyal to your true self. When opportunities arise while Jupiter is retrograde, they are the result of seeds planted in the past from people met or connections made in the past. The full moon on the 10th is a lunar eclipse that's sandwiched between a sign change for Mercury and a lucky Sun-Jupiter meetup. This Leo full moon lunar eclipse is especially fortunate because both the Sun and Moon are blessed by compatible influences from lucky Jupiter. This is a time when emotional energy is at its highest point. It is best not to schedule an elective surgery or any major life-changing events or decisions until the following week. The full moon affects your 3rd house, which governs your mentality, communications, short trips, vehicles, immediate environment, relatives, neighbors, and siblings. Communication and transportation are key issues now. Life can be busy with errands, contracts, and paperwork with an eclipse falling here. The mind becomes activated and there may be an attachment to ideas. On the 18th, the Sun leaves the air sign Aquarius and dives into the emotional and intuitive deep sea waters of Pisces for the next month. The Sun's movement into Pisces relaxes and softens the general atmosphere, which makes it more sensitive and turns the general focus towards creative arts and acts of kindness. This is your 10th house, and over the next 30 days, your professional and political ambitions could be highlighted. Therefore, politicians and performers are especially favored for success during this time. Your children could receive recognition and approval for worthwhile accomplishments from their teachers. This is a favorable time to approach those in positions of power and authority. Social or romantic activity may come through your profession. There is a new moon solar eclipse and two difficult challenges from the planet Mars on the 26th. The new moon is in your 10th house, the sign Pisces. Again, the 10th house governs public reputation and status, profession, career, and authority figures. This house is the most public area and where you gain notice. You'll definitely get noticed with an eclipse falling here. There may be a need to take on greater responsibility now. The planet Mars squares Pluto on the 22nd. They only square off every 2 years, and when they do, it happens twice. The next time will be November 19th. The energy of this Mars and Moon Pluto clash increases the possibility of use of military force and or the potential for powerful weather incidents. Unfortunately, the threat level rises even higher on February 26 with the intense energies generated by the Pisces new moon solar eclipse. And even more fuel is added to the fire later that same day when Mars joins up with unpredictable Uranus and fiery Aries. This is not the best week to make a big decision or initiate a new idea. Mars is transiting your 11th house and Pluto is in your 8th house. Around the 26th, your energy has a way of getting away from you. When you meet an obstacle, you are likely to force it out of your way without thinking of other people or the consequences of your behavior. Beware of this a few days before or after the 26th. In addition, the planets Mars and Uranus conjunct in Aries happens in your 11th house. There is a drive for absolute independence. You are self-assertive, pioneering, and success can be obtained in a relatively short space of time. Old conditions may break up as a prelude to entering a new phase. Changes can happen suddenly and may take your breath away. These changes could be occurring in your house that rules friends, hopes and wishes, and group involvements. Gemini, your lucky days of the month are the 5th, 6th, 13th, 14th, 23rd, and 24th. That completes your general forecast for the month of February. Gemini, thank you for returning and liking and subscribing to Dawn's Astrological Vision. Have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you in March. Bye.